Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time to get back into Knights of the Old Republic with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are on Manon and trying to figure out a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff we need to do in the Sith compound. The Republic the Republic has told us that we need to find a droid that they had sent out to survey some stuff, and they, the Sith Empire basically kind of like stalled everything and got to the robot first, but they haven't been able to access the memory yet. There's also some people who've gone missing. Some natives that have gone missing, some Selkath that have gone missing, and the Sith are suggested to be the cause of it. There's also a trial that we're trying to help out one of our companions, one of their friends, as far as, what exactly happened, who shot this Sith woman and stuff. Come to find out she was a Dark Jedi, so it's like, it's now, from what we've seen from the Republic side of things, is that it was him that did the deed. He did kill her. And apparently they were having an affair, which is just, yeah, there's a lot of questions there. But for now, we just need to get into the Sith base and find all of this stuff. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game, shall we? All right, what do we have here? We have Jolie, and okay, that actually should be a pretty good group, I think. Let's take a look at everybody's power sets. I'm trying to remember what powers everybody has. So powers, she has push, up to, she does have a forced whirlwind. She does have stun droids. I think Jolie, we gave him up to destroy droid. Okay. So we actually have a pretty good set. So
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial. Elassa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed Sunray to the Phyrexians. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here?
I have business with the Sith.
Ha! We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to get in, then we don't want anything to do with you. Now back off.
But I have a pass card.
If you have a pass, why are you bothering me with it? Just go in.
All right. Now,
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I have a pass card.
Your pass card is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security.
Oh, okay.
You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm!
Okay, maybe we can... all right, so what was this one? This one was 2155. Let's load this up and see if we can't force persuader. Like, we do have persuasion. We do have a really high...
You there. I don't recognize... You! I don't recognize you. Commander Gran.
Wow, really? Okay. I don't know if there's any way of getting... avoiding this. What? I'm kind of curious if we can even, like... all the stuff that we've pumped into our persuasion, and we can't like be like, hey, yeah, persuasion plus force
You there.
persuasion.
I don't
have to answer you. I have higher authority.
Commander...
All right, fine.
You author... I don't...
What?
All right, so... You... Done droid there. Done droid there. You... Destroy droid. Destroy droid. And attack him.
Yes? Let's make this quick.
Alright, that was a whole lot easier than I was anticipating. I figured with like 4 droids and... Ooh, a Chani foil. Okay. And we have a nerve enhancement package. No. Alright, we have a hallway here. Alright, reactivate. Let's see here. We could optimize the weaponry targeting system. And we don't have enough after that to actually, like, send him on patrol. Alright, wow, alright.
I'm here.
That hurt, I bet.
You cannot win.
That hurt, I bet. Sure.
Wow, we are just ripping through these guys. Okay. And this is the broken droid, I bet. Yeah, data module. All right. So we have secured the data module. Security decryption interface, universal computer interface. I don't know what any of either of those do. They like drop anything? No? Okay. That's not actually a door that we can use.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
You want to like, I don't know, hit them?
There.
That hurt, I bet. Sure.
All right. Well, we are like, we are just ripping through these guys. West Lounge? Okay, I think that's just gonna take us to something else. I think? I don't know. Let's just do a real quick save at the Sith compound here real quick.
I'm here. There, take that.
I mean, if we're gonna go through their compound, we might as well, like, do it right. Okay, are you a door that leads anywhere? You are not. Okay, and you take us to the north computer room. Oh, well, that's interesting. All right, let's go into solo mode. Heal up. And we'll go ahead and update our save here. Because in theory, we should be able to, like, run through here. Oh, nope. Okay, we cannot.
I'm here.
Okay, so just, like, speeding up and running through, not so much. Let's take a look here and see if we have something that, something that'll help us with that. I don't really see much of anything. Okay. Then let's try and say... Take a look at our powers here. We do have the super speed. All right, there we go. All right, slice the computer. All right, let's download the Oh, we don't have enough computer spikes for that even. Oh, good grief. Really? Okay. But we can turn that off. Good. Up a bit. Did not realize we were so low on computer spikes. That's gonna be a problem. Well, hello, boys.
Yes? Sure.
Holy crap.
I'm here.
Not this again!
All right. let's go ahead and say you use that.
Listen, I can feel it. So be it.
Come on, pansies.
Yes?
All right. So yeah, that was not good. Wow, those guys are tough. All right. So yeah, those aren't like, you know, your normal pansy Sith or Dark Jedi. Those are some serious hombres. Okay, so if we come out here, what do we have here? Secondary entrance. Sealed door. Ow! What the hell was that? We're still in solo mode? Oh, that's right. Because I was getting ready to run down that corridor. Alright, well come on guys. Let's group up. Come on, there you go. Yeah. Let's all stick together. We're all stronger together. Theoretically. Low control room. All right. That where? Oh. Why are you all the fucking way back there? What the hell?
Shit.
Excuse me?
What
Yes?
do you need?
All right. That's better. All right, adrenal strength. We might want to go ahead and we see if we had more spikes, we probably could have overloaded those and, like, water pump analysis? I'm sorry, what is the water pump analysis? That is a little, what is that? Okay. Water pump analysis. In regards to the systems in place to cycle the water from the ocean to the thermal heaters, what were you thinking? What made you put that airlock mechanism on the only other path to the north side of the base? Now, everyone has to know how to cycle the water out of one room and into the adjoining one for each of the 3 rooms in sequence without accidentally flooding the room that they're in. We lost 7 troopers just this week. Next time I'm there, you better show me how to do it properly. I can't afford to lose any more of my aides while trying to get to the Cellcath. Adjutant. Sorry, sir, but we had to change the pump mechanism since one of those fish people swam in one of the intakes outside. The external flow controls push the water into the chambers north and south only now. The flow controls on the side wall switch the water between sides east and west. Okay, so the external flow controls push the water north and south. The internals push them east and west. The trick now is to push the water to the north and south extremes, then switch the water east-west and walk through. The meters by the flow control panel show if there is water in the adjacent room. We've also installed lifeform detection sensors, so there shouldn't be any more problems. We're trying to get the system passed as quickly as possible, sir, but the Cellcath authorities monitoring our base have made this much more difficult. All right, so we have the pressure door here, pressure door here. I think this is where... I think this might be where the Dark Jedi are. Yes, see, we have an apprentice, we have a Dark Jedi. Okay.
Yes?
Yes?
Alright, let's go ahead and do you there.
What can I do?
Take that!
Here!
Alright, there we go. So yeah, we separated them and took them down independently. which is much better than just like going crazy on him. All right, so we have a crystal, an advanced oral amplifier, we have a short lightsaber, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and save now that we've gotten those guys taken care of. Alright, so we have a... that's not good. Billy, do you mind getting out of the way? Good grief. That's med pack. So, alright. Water has been transferred to the adjoining pressure chamber. So we should be able to open you, right?
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receiving...
Abort! Abort! Okay. So you are empty. I think. Yes, okay. So now we can... This one is malfunctioning. That's great. Okay.
Warning, Warning, activate... Warning, activating flow...
Okay, so we've got it into that room and that room.
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receiving...
I guess?
Warning,
Wait, where's Jolie? Okay, there he is.
Warning,
Okay, aborting flow. Alright. Chamber beyond this wall is full of water.
warning, activating... Warning.
Alright. So now that one is filled. This one is empty. This one is empty.
Warning.
Okay, so we have that set to the... Alright, so we need to go... Okay, so with those all set up, then we should be able to set this one, like, to the furthest out, right? Yeah, so now I think we've got those set as far out as possible. Right? Yeah, so that is set as far to the east as possible. So now the question is which one do we need to hit?
Warning.
All right. That has apparently gotten us through. Yep. All right. So we are through. Cool, cool, cool. Hello. All right, we want you to be in stasis. We want you to be in stasis.
Yes.
Yes? Sure. Let's see what you got.
Yes.
Alright, let's say you to stasis. You are in stasis.
I'm
Sure.
here.
And you need?
Yes?
I need you guys to fucking, like, work together and not just run off on your own fucking own. Jesus. Hey, Christina. I've been all right.
I'm here.
Getting my ass handed to me left and right here, but... All right.
I heard I bet. What?
All right, and... Okay. Okay, now he's stunned, and he's down. Okay, good grief. Like, some of these battles are ridiculously hard. All right, short lightsaber. Great, that's just what we need. It's another lightsaber. We have more lightsabers than we know what to do with. All right, another special crystal that will come in. That will actually come in handy. Whoa. Okay.
No problem. Got it.
Cool. So we get a bio antidote package and a hair trigger.
No problem. Got it.
All right, everybody
here.
huddle up. Huddle up and heal up.
And you need?
A bit more
What?
healing. But I just didn't want to drain everybody. Yeah, see, because of shit like this.
I'm
See
here.
what you got.
Right, now you.
Sure.
There.
Deadly toxins. I still got it.
You shall fall. I'm here.
Get it. And you need?
Sure.
I don't really need much of anything. Like, you guys actually did pretty good. I mean, as long as you guys aren't like facing off against other Force users, you're actually pretty all right. All right, training room. All right, return to the menu. Security room. God, I don't have enough to take that out. All right. Okay. Give me just a moment here. We're gonna try something here. They never give you enough security spikes. They never give you enough security spikes. All right, so give me just a moment here. I'm going to take a real quick break, and we'll be back, hopefully, with the ability to actually do some more shit. All right, there we go. And we're back. All right, so now we have, wait, what? I thought I had gotten it so that to where we had more computer spikes. Wait, hold on here. Okay, so let's see here. So, computer spikes versus security spikes, maybe? So we've got 25 security spikes. But we only have one computer spike. Ah, okay. All right. Give me just another moment here. Okay, I think I've got it. I think I've got us in a much better place. I think we've got it taken care of now. Yes. All right. So do that. Security room. You disable the droids. And disable the force field. All right. There we go. Okay. So now we can get into whatever it is that they're keeping there. Disassembly room. All right, we're good there. Steam flow control rooms, training room. We don't want to do much with that yet. East Barracks. All right, well, let's zap those guys. All right, security room's there. Computer room, that's where we are. We do not, I don't want to overload the power conduit of where we're standing right now. Thank you. All right. So now, see, so that's where we could get through before. We have the training annex here. All right. And we can...
What can I do?
Well, you can level up, for one. We're going to go ahead and boost yours to a disabled droid. Go Lee. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. As far as your powers, I want you... Knight Valor, which would be what? Increases the physical attributes of saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 3 points, and also grants immunity to poison. Yeah, that sounds fun. All right. Okay, there is a room. Yes.
So be it.
Take that! Yes!
Yeah. Okay. Here was the barracks then. Frag grenade. Thanks. We have credits. 100. Ooh. Lots of credits. All right. Disable the mine. All right. Did you have anything on you? No. Okay. But we can also pick up the remnants of the robots that we disabled through the computer system. All right. That is a Cellcath apprentice? Whoa, 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 buddy.
Never too old for I still got it.
All right, so seems like somebody might have been brainwashed. All right, lots of credits. I will take those. Fishy. All right. Let's medical room. That looks handy. Hello. Shasa the Sith. The Sith what? This tortured Cellcath was holding some sort of token. Repair kit, med kit. Those are always nice to have. So yeah, okay, what are you? You are the training room.
I'm here.
Yes?
I don't feel good about taking this guy down, but
There.
he may be too far gone to... He may just be too far gone to be helped. Hi. Intruders. Should we sound the alarm, Shasa? No, wait. We cannot always be running to the masters for help. We should handle this on our own. So yeah, they have definitely been brainwashed. Perhaps this will test. Perhaps this is a test of the Sith for us. What are you doing here? Only masters and apprentices are allowed in here. Well, I was yeah, this person has me investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. I told you your father would get suspicious. He always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He's blinded by his own prejudice. The Sith are teaching us mastery of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith will bring strength to Manan and the Selkath people. Oh, so you think so, huh? The Sith are evil. What they told you was a lie. Republic propaganda. The Sith are the victims of lies and half-truths. They are not monsters, no more than the Republic. The Sith have promised to guide us in the use of the Force as a sign of good faith. And once the Republic is defeated, the Sith have promised to withdraw from Manan and respect our independence. Look, the Sith just want to... Look, if the Republic is defeated, the Sith will enslave your planet. Spare us your lives. The Sith have treated us with nothing but respect and honor. Tell that to the poor saps in the medical bay. You speak as if we are prisoners here, but we can leave whenever we wish. Our friend Gallus chose to leave, and he was returned safely to his home. What if they speak the truth? Remember what happened at Terrace?
Yes, certainly you must have heard of the destruction of Taras. It's your honorable friends that committed that atrocity.
Terrace is nothing but a Republic lie. If the Sith are such monsters, then prove it to us. Surely there must be some evidence of the horrors they commit. Yeah. I found a young Selkath dying from torture. He gave me this. Shasa. This is the pen I gave to Gallus when we were children. There's blood on it. Could have found this anywhere. All we know, you killed Gallus. The Sith tortured him to death, Shasa. You know it's true. Shasa, I believe them. How else would they have found this pen? I don't want to believe it, but I can no longer deny what I know to be true. Gallus is dead and the Sith are responsible. I must apologize for doubting you. The Sith are truly as evil as you claim. Yep. We must report this to Otto City authorities. Yes, we must report this at once. We thank you, human, for showing us the truth. You have saved us from a terrible mistake.
You've been saved from more than you know. Given time, the Sith would have turned you fully to the dark side, and you would have betrayed your world gladly.
Quickly, my friends, we must stay here no longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn our people against the plot to corrupt Manan. Yes, you should. And we gain some light side point. Yay! Alright. And we get some goodies here. So I'm pretty sure we've been just about everywhere, except for like back into the inner sanctum here. Which I'm a little hesitant about. I don't like the looks of that. Like, no good comes from an inner sanctum that you have to get to through a training room.
How did you get in here? Wait. I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, let me guess. You intend to collect this reward, right?
Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying the enemies of the Sith.
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
Okay, so I think we're going to hyper battle stimulant, attack damage, and increases the max. Okay, we'll use you. We'll use you. And then for these guys, we'll use a regular battle stimulant and a regular strength. Regular yes, there we go.
Not this again!
Yeah, suck it. All right, so we get a crystal, sonic grenades, a retinal implant, and some robes. What do you got in here? Some robes and a dueling shield. You have 2 advanced med packs. And here's his bedroom. How rude.
Yes?
Yes?
What?
We have a red data pad. All right, what is on the red data pad? Show all items. There we go. Where is that data pad? Oh, there it is. So these appear to be the personal notes of the Dark Jedi Master in charge of the Sith base on Manan. It seems the Sith have been trying to turn impressionable young Selkath over to the dark side. After reading the lengthy progress reports on the topic, it seems that the final plan was to use these young Selkath to overthrow the current government and install a puppet government that the Sith would dominate. Right. Well, that's not good. At least we stopped them from, turning everybody. All right, and yeah, I think we're ready to leave now. Unfortunately, we didn't find anything incriminating as far as their thing, as far as the trial that we're doing. No, not that one. You there, human. You are placed under the arrest of the Otto City Civil Authority. What? Why? Through the Sith Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire. We've been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that contact has been cut. Don't know what happened. Maybe they just didn't want to talk. Our cameras record you entering the base shortly before contact was lost and fighting apparently began. It is the conclusion of the Otto City Civil Authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. So now we've got 2 trials. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompany you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel itself prohibited from leaving Manan. Right. Okay. We will leave. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. I'll come along peacefully, because there's some shit you should know. Greetings, human. I'm called Wallace. I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. I don't need anyone to represent me. While it is true that you have the right, I would recommend against it. Due to your confinement, you do not have much of a chance to build up evidence to pursue your case. I've got to... Also, I do not believe you offworlders truly understand the minds of the Cellcath. It would be best if you left the defense up to me. How will you set me free? What have I been charged with? You've been charged with initiating violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Otto City. I did not commit violence in Otto City. I committed violence in the Sith Empire. Because it's an embassy, that's their sovereign land. Therefore, yeah, I was on their land, not in your city, technically. It's all the Sith's fault. That may be. I doubt any of the judges will share your view. I will endeavor, however, to make them see your point, Offworlder. I don't need you to represent me. How will you get me free? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I've already been given relevant data on you and your companions so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed, I find that unlikely, Offworlder, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to your view. What is your prior association with the Sith? I'm on a mission to stop them from taking over the galaxy. The Sith are an expansionistic powers and at war with the Republic. You may make it your personal mission to foil them, but the authorities will take a dim view of its taking place here. I think you will need a more thorough explanation in order to convince the judges. That should be all the information I require of you for now. If you wish to begin the trial, we can start it. Okay. I think I'd rather represent myself. No, I'll represent myself. All I have to do is show them the data pad that I found, and they're gonna be like, yeah, you think so? I don't think they're gonna be happy when they find out that they were trying to take over the Selkath planet. Grievous murder of many Sith, and expensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? Not guilty. Let the record show that the trial has commenced. Presiding judges are Shelkar, Jossa. Right, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. The culpability and punishment of this individual in the recent assault on the Sith Empire. Given the severity of this trial, you can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pled not guilty, yet there were reports of weapons firing detonations from within the Sith Empire. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities on this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith embassy? Oh, shit. I don't know what I just... okay, I was there for... they were secretly trying to learn... I was there for diplomatic... Okay, provocation of the Sith are well known. We will be issuing a memo to censure them against them. Their embassy is considered off-limits to all Alto security personnel. No calls or incidents from inside from their base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with. They are no longer subject to the protection of Selkath law. Okay, so I think we did give them the data pad and say, hey, look, this is what's going on. You've been found innocent. You may leave as you desire. Cool. So we've been found innocent because, hey, we found information on them that was exceedingly damning.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle.
Right. Maybe you could hire me?
I don't know if you've got what we're looking for. Jedi aren't generally suited to mercenary work. If you want, talk to Roland Wan at the Republic Embassy and see if he can find anything for you. It's north of here, just east past the first courtyard. It's just off the north end of the second courtyard. You can't miss it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to continue my recruitments.
Right, because dude wanted us to find out what they were up to. So it's just off the second courtyard. So yeah, now the Sith they are no longer protected by the laws. So if they start mouthing off, they could get some bad shit could happen to them. All right.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid?
Yes, here it is.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
And what has the Republic done?
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway, so we made a deal.
What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction, an ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Have you not investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
Okay. What will you do for me?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Great. Okay, so we've actually found out both, I think. I think we found out the, So we found out about the missing Selkath. So maybe we... Really? I mean, we do know why the mercenaries...
When you are ready, the sub, I wish you luck.
Okay. Yeah, we just... That's it. That's all we can do. But we do know... We do know what they were investigating. All right. And we can head back to... So we can head back to the bar area. I think we need to still talk to Sunray's wife and himself about a couple things before we actually go to trial. But I think we're ready to go to trial there and try and get him... I mean, I'm kind of torn because it's like, on the one hand, it's like, he is guilty. He is decidedly guilty. He did the deed. We know he did the deed because we have the recording. All right, let's see here. I think Human, you've returned. Have you information for me? Have you discovered about the missing Selkath youth? I do have information for you. Excellent. You've done well. What have you learned? The Sith were training Selkath youths in the ways of the Dark Jedi. Yes, it makes sense now. It's a wonder that I did not see this before. Manon's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them into the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following among the Selkath people, strong enough to seize control of Manon and our Kolto. Yeah. My daughter saw she too has been indoctrinated into the Sith camp. Convince your daughter to turn her back on the Sith ways. Human, if you speak the truth, I am forever in your debt. And yet, my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith still walk freely around Manon. Hopefully, the testimony of my daughter will be enough proof for their actions, to make the Alto City authorities take action. Maybe this datapad will help. A datapad? Yes, I see. This datapad has the details of the entire Sith plot. With this, the Manon authorities will be forced to take action. I doubt the Sith will be banned from Manon, but at the very least they will face harsh restrictions on their Kolto exports. You've done much for me, human. Here are the credits I promised you. I only wish I had more to give. Let me guess, do we have a chance to wave him away and say, no, keep your credits? Yeah. Might as well get some light side points.
Hey, kid. That was a good thing you did there. Almost brought a tear to this old man's eye.
That was a truly noble act. The Jedi Council would be pleased.
Please excuse me now, human. I must go speak with Manon authorities about the Sith plot and what they have done to my beloved daughter. Of course. Now, I don't know if we should talk to Nilko or not. Your news for me, human? Yes, they're sending them down to a secret base on the Rockert Rift. It's as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate I was the one assigned to investigate this case. Human, allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manon. But I do not wish to do this. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall to the Sith, the Sith will quickly send an invasion fleet to conquer Manon. True, but I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The rift is the source of Manon's Kolto, and I fear the science station may damage production of the delicate resources.
You think the Republic is trying to steal the Kolto, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
You must tell the Republic to stop this madness at once. Make them shut down the facilities and recall their people before they do something we all regret. They can't. The Republic has recently lost contact with the science facility. Of course. I should have realized. Doubtless they were hiring mercenaries to investigate the situation, but I fear the mercenaries alone may not be enough to save their station. Well, good news. They're not doing that anymore. There are ancient mysteries within the rift that even we Selkath do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that was best left undisturbed. I mean, I'm gonna go investigate the rift. As you wish. Perhaps you will find the answers the mercenaries could not. We will keep our conversation. I will keep our conversation secret so that the vile Sith do not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster for Manan. Here is the payment I promised you. And now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there's much I must do to ensure they cannot uncover the Republic's actions. All right. So let's talk to her.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunra's trial.
Thank God
My
it's somebody who
husband
speaks
is innocent.
human.
Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Ollamh last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
Don't worry, I'll save
Find
him.
the real evidence. That's all.
Okay. There we go. All right.
Jolie, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. But we don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
There are a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask.
There was a Rodian who planted evidence.
A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who was hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
So, yeah, you say that.
Oh.
I want to ask something else.
Well, I found out, but let's look at my obvious.
Right, we've already gone through all this. Okay.
Very well. Once you've gotten it.
All right. I think we've got enough. I suppose we can talk to the warden. So you're the arbiter? Yes, I am. I hope you are as impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You off-worlders have a tendency to ignore the rules of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it I can do for you now? I want to begin the trial now. Are you certain, human? Once the trial begins, it cannot be stopped, and once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain of your investigations are complete before you request trial. This is the role of the Arbiter. Are you certain? Yep, let's start the trial. Let the record show that the trial of Sunry versus the Otto City Authority has commenced. Presiding are Judges Shelka, Hossa, In, Gota, and Dula. The trials determined culpability of Sunry and the death of the Sith Alessa. Representing Suri in the defense is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? I will find Sunry innocent. That remains to be seen. Acting as prosecutor for the Otto City Authority is an impartial observer from the Sith Empire. Impartial.
It is an honor to see justice served. And I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. Your first matter of business presentation sworn by the proprietor Ignis of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is your testimony you wish to give us?
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Know your place, Sith. This is important evidence. The court will keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. We will now begin by calling forth the witness to the crime and taking their testimony. After each witness gives their testimony, and you have cross-examined them, you may ask the presenting judges their opinions on the current state of the case. This is a special privilege given by Manan law only to the defendant. First is Firith. Prosecution will ask the witness first. Or will question the witness
You
first.
are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Objection, Your Honors. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your questions and do it promptly. No trying to cast shame on his character.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
Very pertinent point, prosecutor. Now it is the defense's turn to cross-examine the witness. Elassa was a dark Jedi. Is a dark Jedi, isn't she?
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
No, this piece of evidence is very important. It establishes the character of Elassa and perhaps her intent on dealing with Sunry. Do you have any additional questions? Yes, I do. I have quite a few. Now, could Sunry have harmed her if he was a cripple?
Well, he was moving pretty fast running away, but yeah, I mean, how could he kill a Sith warrior in combat? I don't know for sure.
Do not think less of Sunry because of his handicap. He is fully capable. Can't you see that the man can hardly walk, let alone fight Elassa? I don't think we're supposed to hear the judges argue with one another. That is enough for now. We'll deliberate on this later in private. I was going to say, yeah, that's a little unusual. You have additional questions? Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Your point is well taken, Arbiter. Do you have additional questions? I think that's about it. Was the medal left at the scene of crime not a little too obvious?
I think it may have been. I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to leave something that important lying around, wouldn't you?
This argument has merit. You have additional questions. So we're just kind of like chipping away at the accusations. Very well. Would you like to take this opportunity to poll the judges? Not right now. Nah, I think I'm good. Since the defense has no further questions, we will call our second witness, the Rhodian Glupar. Prosecution may question the witness.
Glupar the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Yes, Glupar sees Sunry running down the hallway. And when Glupar looked in room, Sith woman was dead.
This is clear then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith, perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness now. Did you plant the medal on Elassa?
Glupar. Don't do it, Glupar.
Prosecution will be silent. What is it you wish to say, Glupar? Glupar paid by Sith.
Lies! Slander!
Plant
I
the
object!
Medal. Are you certain of this, Glupar? Glupar certain. This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? I want to ask the witness everything else, because, did you see Sunry kill Elassa? Glupar not see Sunry really hurt Sith, but Glupar did see Sunry leaving room with dead Sith in it. But Glupar not see him really kill Sith. An important distinction. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Do you really think a cripple could have hurt Elassa? Sunry seemed like a strong man, but he hurt too. Not think man like that would stand up to Sith, not at all. But Sunry still run fast after. You know full well the extent of Sunry's injuries, Arbiter. But the pact still remains. We don't really need to ask about the medal, but we should. Glupar not know. Why leave right here? Odd indeed. Nope. No, I do not want to. Alright, the defense has no more questions. We'll call Elora Sunry's wife.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elassa.
A supposition for now, prosecutor. What does the defense have any questions? Yes. Was it true that your husband was having an affair with Elassa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent. You have already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
That's very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. Do you have any more questions for her arbiter? Sunry was a cripple. Could he have killed Ollamh?
He was a good man, but his injuries pained him terribly. But he always held on, always persevered. I don't think he could have beaten her or anything like that. But a blaster? I just don't know.
Sunry seems fully capable to me. It seems unlikely that he would choose to do such a thing. Sunry was a Republic war hero, wasn't he?
Yes. He fought against the Sith in the last war. He fought bravely, and was even awarded the Hero's Cross. I don't know how much that means to the Sith, or to your Selkath, your honors. But in the Republic, it is awarded only to the bravest, most valorous, most honorable men. The kind of man who earns that medal would not kill someone in cold blood.
Yeah. Your husband earned a medal because he excelled at killing Sith. It relates directly. Do not let personal opinions sway your judgment of the law. Do you have any more questions? Nope. No, I think we're good. Does the prosecution have any remaining witnesses to call forth?
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, your honors.
Very well.
Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Olass's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Ollamh, my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. Yes, I do. Ollamh was a Sith spy, wasn't she?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
You're not helping yourself, Sunry. You only give reason why you might kill her. He merely states facts. The incompetence of the murder indicates that her occupation was not the motive of the killing. How could she have gotten a hold of your medal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, your honors?
True, but it does have merit and deserves consideration. Is there anything else you wish? Yes. You were going to end the affair. Would the Sith object?
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
Be silent, prosecutor. This is a valuable point and lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. Is there anything else? No. Yeah, this time I will. I am unsure as yet as to whether Sunry was the actual murderer. It seems to me the evidence is weighted against Sunry. I do not believe Sunry, as a well-being Republican citizen, could have committed this crime. Perhaps I was wrong, after all, in my thoughts about Sunry. The witnesses have been called forward and questioned by both prosecution and defense. The prosecution will now present its summary of the pertinent facts of the case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Indeed. Your closing arguments, Arbiter? Elassa was a spy, and the Sith are framing Sunry. I find that highly unlikely. The Sith have no need of such deception. But the Sith have been known for violence, deception, and murder before. That is also true. Is there another point you wish to make? Well, nobody actually witnessed the murder. Truth?
Oh, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
If you speak again out of turn, you will be forcibly ejected from the court. The Arbiter speaks a valid fact. Is there another point you would like to make? He was a cripple and he couldn't have killed her. A cripple can be as capable as any other man, and Sunry more than most. You overrate this man. Perhaps. Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her.
The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
Your time for argument has passed. You would do well to remember that. What happened to ejecting him? The Arbiter's argument brings up a valid point. Is there anything else you would, The Sith are obviously evil and set this up.
Objection!
The Arbiter is allowed an opinion as well as you, prosecutor. No matter how erroneous or truthful. My arguments are complete. I mean, they planted the medal. You know that. The court hereby finds Sunry innocent of the murder of the Sith Elassa.
Your Honors, no!
Silence! The verdict has been delivered, and the trial is now over.
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora, thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
By the way, you might want to get rid of this evidence that shows that you clearly did. Yeah, that's where we get the most amount of... I'm willing to bet that's probably where we get the most amount of... experience points. Like, we could have said, yeah, this was... Yeah, he did it. I mean, we know that he did do it. I mean, that's the bad thing, but it's like, you know, I mean, and in real world law, at least US, anything that we discovered would have to be shared with the prosecution, both good and bad. So I think we are done with everything here except for... Oh, no, that's right. We need to go to the Twi'lek named Sinevek has given you a data pad that claims that it's cryptic. The Guardian says to see Hulas on Manan. Come alone or not at all. Okay. So we need to say party selection and travel solo.
The fighting between the Republic and the Sith is spreading farther. I wonder how long before Manan becomes a battleground.
So now we just need to find out where that guy is, where that person is. I don't know. We do have the Mercenary Enclave.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
All right, give me just a moment here. I need to take another real quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So yeah, we are looking for Hulas. Going alone. I'm not entirely sure I like the idea of going to visit somebody alone. Where am I? Oh wait, am I? Wait, where are we? Okay, yeah, we are still in the far west. Okay. West Central. I think it might be Central East, which is kind of weird. It's West Central and then Central East instead of East Central. But we'll see what this mysterious lead, where this mysterious lead takes us. I think it was somewhere around here. Restricted access. Okay. Don't like the look. Don't like the sound of that. Let's see if we can't find somebody who's looking a little out of place. Well, you. Why do you bother me, human? I do not wish to speak to you. Why are you standing in a corner? I'm here for my own reasons. Those who know of me and wish to do business know I can be found here. Okay. What kind of... You will either do business with me or leave. Okay, business? Trade. I sell Pazak cards for those who have interest. If you have interest, we can do business. Let me see what you got. Okay, so you just sell Pazak cards. Wait, you... Oh, Erhula. A human? There are Selkath everywhere, but you choose to speak with me. Am I so different? Do you think I have answers the others do not? Well, according to this datapad, yes. It's a rather strange greeting. What are you talking about? These are strange times. The Sith and Republic battle to control the galaxy, but their war destroys what they both seek to possess. The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions. They want answers. That is why I'm here. To seek answers. Answers to who are you? My name? There is power in names. Yet in the end, a name alone means less than nothing. I'm Hulas, a traveler from the world of Duro. And what is your name, human? Sinivek gave me... Sini did not think you would come, but I knew better, Ollamh. It is good that you have come alone. For if you ever come with others, I will not speak to you of these things. I'm Hunas of the Secret Society of Bounty Hunters. For a thousand generations we have existed and always hidden beneath the impenetrable veil. I've never heard of you. What part of impenetrable veil do you not understand? If you ever have. We are shadow, darkness, and night. We are less than a whisper or a thought. We have managed to keep our existence a secret far longer than most could ever imagine. If you are ever foolish enough to tell anyone about this meeting or our existence, they will not believe you. They will probably think you paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even those closest to you can know that we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around your companions, I will not discuss the group. Do you understand? I understand. I believe you speak the truth. But remember this, if you ever betray us, this opportunity will be lost forever. Few among the galaxy have ever heard of us. They never see us. They never know we are there. They do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will vanish and you will be like all the others. You will never see us again. We will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. Okay, we get it. You're very mysterious. If you swear to keep our secrets of our order, we'll learn of a forbidden society known only to a handful throughout the galaxy. I'll preserve the secrecy of your order. Excellent. We have high hopes for you in the guild. If you prove yourself worthy, listen closely, and I will tell you of your first glimpse into our secret world. We are an ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. For thousands of years, we have been at work throughout the galaxy, eliminating our targets in near total secrecy. How does anybody hire you if nobody knows you exist? In the highest orders of power, a handful of people know we exist and how to contact us. Of course, these people are smart enough to keep their knowledge a carefully guarded secret. And on a very rare occasion, when we are seeking new clients, one of our guild masters will approach a powerful political figure and offer our services when the time is right. What does this have to do with me? By killing Calo Nord, you have shown that you have great potential. We could use someone like you, if you are willing. And your work for us could be of great aid to the Republic. How will killing innocent people help the Republic? Innocent people? Our victims are far from innocent, and we will only accept a contract if the target's death suits our greater goals. Goals that often match those of the Republic. We have a vested interest in preserving the Republic. It is the perfect cover for our work. We operate inside the scenes and manipulate events through subtle machinations. Do you think the Republic has persisted for 15,000 years by mere accident? If not for our influence, distasteful as our methods may be to some, the Republic would have collapsed long ago. We understand the bureaucracy of the Republic. We have learned how to alter the course of political events under the existing regime. We have no wish to see the Republic fall. So, what's in this for me? As I said earlier, your efforts will help the Republic, and by aiding us, you will earn the right to join our exclusive organization with the power to alter the very course of galactic history. And of course, there's the simplest reason of all. We reward our agents very, very well. Okay, what do I have to do to join? As you can imagine, joining us is not a simple process. To begin with, you will need proof of loyalty and your competence. When you feel you are ready, I will give you a task, a target who must be eliminated. Of course, you will have to come alone whenever you want to discuss our business. All right, I'm ready to prove myself worthy. Killing that Calo Nord was a very impressive display of skill, but there's more to the organization than mere killing. To preserve the secrecy of our order, our agents must be discreet. You must be able to find and eliminate a target without drawing undue attention. You can never mention your assignments to others, not even your closest allies. Also, you cannot ask people for information about your target. You must complete your mission using only the information I will provide. I understand this. Who's my target? We will begin with something simple. Your first mission is to eliminate either of two targets. A grand slaver named Zulan Centaur or a Rhodian anti-republic terrorist named Lorgal. Let's get rid of the slaver. Zulan was a common intergalactic slaver who tried to kidnap the daughter of a Coruscant senator. He failed and the girl was recovered. But Zulan himself escaped. He will probably try another similar kidnapping soon. If he succeeds, he will ransom the victim in exchange for dangerous political secrets that could threaten the Republic itself. We want to eliminate him before this happens. Our latest information places him on Dantooine. He often sells illicit goods to the wealthy settlers of that world. His land speeder was spotted near one of the settlers' estates on Dantooine. Zulan rarely strays far from his speeder in case he needs to make a quick escape. You should look for him there. Tell me about Lorgal. Lorgal's a radical who wants to destroy the Republic through terrorist acts. He is responsible for over 24 bombings, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. He was recently captured and is being held by the prisoner in a Republic base here on Manan, awaiting transport to Coruscant for trial, and a chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. We do not want to give him that chance. You must find a way to kill him before he leaves Coruscant. But you must be subtle. It must look like an accident or an unexplainable death. The Republic would be glad to get rid of Lorgal, so they won't investigate his death too closely. As long as it isn't struck down by a weapon in his cell, we will be satisfied. Is there anything else? Remember, tell nobody about this, yada yada. That's all for now. Okay. So yeah, we have an assassination mission, kind of like with the Dark Brotherhood, which is interesting. All right, so we'll go ahead and save, and that's going to be where we end for the week, actually. So, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new here, don't forget to consider prodding that subscribe button. Don't forget the top link in the description down below will take you to our fourth wall page where we have various different shirts, mugs, hats, and much, much more. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's everything from our Facebook page to the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, in about 2 hours, we will be back with more Stardew Valley. And then we're not going to have anything Friday, but we'll be back Saturday with more Oblivion. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio.